Hello, girls and boys. Welcome to Storytime Fun. We hope you enjoy it. Today's story is out of the My First Treasury Bedtime Stories book. And today's story is called The Velveteen Rabbit, based on the original story by Marjorie Williams and illustrated by Teddy Edinjiglian. On Christmas morning, a little boy found a special surprise in his stocking. It was a velveteen rabbit. The little boy placed the rabbit in his bedroom with all his other toys. The rabbit saw that all the toys in the room were very fancy and that he was plain. The Velveteen Rabbit met the old stick pony, who was also very plain. "Fancy toys don't last," said the stick pony. "They will never be real like you or I." "What does it mean to be real?" asked the Velveteen Rabbit. "You become real after someone has loved you for a very long time," said the stick pony. "I want to be real," said the rabbit. That night, the little boy chose the Velveteen Rabbit to sleep with him. The rabbit snuggled close to the boy all night. From that night on, the Velveteen Rabbit was the boy's favorite playmate. They played in the yard and in the house and snuggled tight each and every night. The Velveteen Rabbit began to notice that his fur had become very dirty and that the space between his ears was beginning to wear thin from all of the boys' hugs. He knew that one day he would be real. One afternoon, the little boy played with the rabbit in the garden. Suddenly, it began to rain, and the little boy forgot to take the Velveteen Rabbit inside. The Velveteen Rabbit missed the boy very much. At bedtime, the boy begged his mother to find the Velveteen Rabbit. When his mother found the rabbit and brought him inside, she scolded the boy. "You must take better care of your toys," she said. "But this is not a toy," answered the boy. "The Velveteen Rabbit is my friend. He is real," said the boy as he hugged his rabbit. The Velveteen Rabbit was cold and soaked from the rain, but he didn't care at all. He was so happy that the little boy loved him and that he had become real. At the end of the summer, the little boy and his family went on a long trip. The rabbit waited and waited for the boy to pack him, but the boy forgot his dear Velveteen Rabbit. The Velveteen Rabbit began to cry. When his tears fell from his cheek and hit the ground, they returned to the air and formed a beautiful fairy. "Hello, dear rabbit," said the fairy. "Your true love for the boy will now turn you into a real rabbit." "Wasn't I already real?" asked the rabbit. "Only to the boy," she said. "Now I will make you real to everyone." The Velveteen Rabbit loved being a real rabbit. He hopped through the woods and munched on sweet berries. When the boy returned from his long trip, he saw a familiar rabbit hopping through the bushes in his yard. Excited to see his friend, the Velveteen Rabbit hopped straight to the little boy. "You remind me of my old friend, the Velveteen Rabbit," said the boy. "Do you think we could be friends?" he asked. The rabbit wiggled his pink nose, and the boy laughed as they began to play. Yeah. Well, that's it for today. We'll see you next time.